Hey everybody. Um I am so very much disturbed this morning. How you guys are doing? I hope you guys are doing well. But I am very, very disturbed by waking up to information that another one of our black men have been shot again in the hands of white officers that are obviously not in control of their gun. They're trigger happy, not knowing how to dis-escalate a situation in the black community. And it's obvious that they have a different way of dealing with our black community and black people when it comes to any kind of situation where they have to come in and try to solve. Obviously, we have a big problem here that needs to be fixed immediately because it saddens me to tears this morning that this man was walking away from the officers despite of their commands, whatever commands that they said for him to do. He decided it was best that he keep walking to his car where his children were. His children were in the car. And they decided to let loose on him 7 times in the back. They didn't even try to escalate the problem, maybe wrestle him down, you know what I'm saying? Like tase him, shoot him in the leg. I mean, not even shoot him in the leg. No gun. No gun at all. No gun should have been pulled out, period. You're trying to escalate a situation. Why is it that this young man, another one of our brothers, another one of our fathers, another one of our daddies, he got 3 kids in the car, 3, 5, and 8 years old that was in the car. That white officer did not have a problem shooting him in front of his kids. 7 times. 7 times. But on the other hand, I think it's same state. It was a white man, and this is the difference. This is the difference between white men and women and black men and women. We're talking about more the men right now. That white man was hailing a knife, a machete knife or whatever at the officers. I seen it for myself. And they fought him down, tried to de-escalate and wrestle on the ground with him. And, everything. They did everything no guns drawn, but wrestling with him and everything, trying to talk him down. No, man, sir, come on now, put the gun down. So obviously there is a problem there. One side, which is this side, this the white side, that they get talked to, or they try to escalate the problem, or they try to talk them down. They take them and they get them, and they finally wrestle them down, and they get them and they escalate the problem, get him, and he's arrested and he's taken into the police car. He is taken in with his life. He can go home to his sorry ass kids. He can go home to his wife and continue living the life he lived. But our black men are being taken away. Our black men who have children that need them are being taken away daily. Something is wrong with that picture. I'm so upset. I'm so upset this morning that it makes no sense. I have sons that I worry about every day, daily. But these white officers get to kill up our people, and it's like nothing's being done. Now, what I say, now, he didn't die. They shot him 7 times. and he's, from right what I know, and he's in serious condition. But still, one was shot just the other day too in Louisville, Kentucky. Uh, One in Louisville and one in Wisconsin. Okay, and he was shot and killed. Um, it's just so much. It's just too much. It's too much. It's a problem. It's a serious problem. Why is it that all black men are being shot down and killed, and there's no recourse to it? Okay, yes, some officers are going to jail and they're being tried, but they're also, now these men that shot this young man in the back, they'll probably get off, get office duty or be laid off with pay. No, that should not happen. That needs to change. The way these protocols and the punishments for these officers that are killing our black men, something is wrong here. They need to be fired without pay, gun taken, in jail, until they figure out what and why did they use excessive force. Nobody is de-escalating the problem here. I don't know. I know what the problem is too also. Why is it that in black communities or the communities of urban, why are you only sending white officers to that community? Why? Why not send, is there no black or no brown skin people on the force that you could send in who understands their people so they can try to talk it down or try to escalate de-escalate the problem, try to see what it is they can do to make it better, not go in straight shooting like we in the Wild Wild West and only our people are the target? What's up with that? I'm so over it. I'm so over all the opportunities that every other race have. They have more opportunities, and it's not of that much of a harder fight that black people have to do. We fighting for our lives. We fighting for our rights. We fighting for jobs. We fighting for contracts for a job. We fighting to vote. We fighting for our children. We fighting for we're fighting for housing. We're fighting for rights to open a business. I'm tired of riding down the street and seeing every other race have a business and have, they out there cutting coconuts. It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Just got the whole line, got all of, the whole line of people just out there, they cutting up their little coconuts, Mexican. I don't see no police messing with them. I don't see no police, I don't see no police in their face like I see police in our face. Why is that? It's crazy. What we gonna do, people? What we gonna do, people? Because I'm really pissed off and I'm upset with this one. I'm upset. I'm to the point that it's just don't make no sense. Y'all killing up our brothers. This is our culture. These are our fathers and our sons and our brothers and our uncles that you're taking away. But you get to go home to your family. Something ain't right with this. This is crazy. It's a target on blacks. What is it? Like, what is it that this skin color do to you that you can't even have a decent conversation? All white people are not like that. I deal with white people every day. And I deal with white people every day, and I don't get that level of disrespect. I don't get that level of you just wanting a white person wanting to hurt me. I don't get that. So not all of y'all are devils. Not all of y'all are evil and just out to just break down the black race. Like, it has to stop. I'm so pissed because I have sons, I have grandsons. Like, and then these young, and then they young white boys, you know what I'm saying, that have a gun, and they sending them in the black communities that they won. They so hype. Oh yeah, I got me a nigga today. Yeah, you know, their mentality and how they thinking, they're not thinking I'm gonna just escalate the problem. I'm gonna talk it down. Let me talk to them and let me see what's going on. Why are y'all in fear? Why are y'all in fear? You don't have to be. All we want is equal rights. All we want is fairness. That's it. I don't see no Mexicans being targeted. I don't see no Cubans being targeted. I don't see white people, men, being targeted like we are being targeted. We get stopped on the street for just a regular stop, and we may possibly die. So you tell me, how do I act if an officer come at my door? Everybody say, "Oh, comply with the officer." Okay, you can still do that and comply, but you may get an asshole that decide, I'm trigger happy. I got a gun today. I got me a nigga, a black boy. Why are y'all so inferior? Why are y'all so afraid of the black man? What is it there that you have to shoot and kill? You're taking away our race. What is it? What? This has to stop. Black people, stand up like we've been doing, but something else. We got to go further than this, because look, I don't see they people or they boys, the equal for our men from 21 on up. They have families, they have wives, they have children. I don't see it on the news where a lot of white boys going down. I don't see it. And it ain't an equal playing field here. It's not an equal playing field here. Something got to give. This is ridiculous. It hurts. How am I to be as a woman out here seeing our black men go down like this? This is not fair. It's not fair. How do I continue to be a black woman and live in a United States and live in a country that are killing our men, and not look at a white person and not feel a certain type of way? So don't come the wrong way and then something escalates. How do I be whole and humble as the person I am without judgment of the other person? How do we do that? You guys are creating an unfair playing field. And it's not fair to the 3-year-old. It's not fair to the 5-year-old or the 8-year-old that lost his life, that their father got shot like that 7 times in front of them. So if he died, so that's their last memory of their father by a white man. How are they going to grow up? How are they going to grow up not having ill feelings towards this color? What's going on, man? How y'all expect black people to be out here and live without passing judgment on a person? Y'all creating hate. Y'all creating a hate to make a person want to do something. Cause this not flying right. This is not flying right. I'm upset. I said I wasn't gonna get on here, and I had to come and I had to come home and do this, because it's not fair. We're losing our black men. Who are our women, our children who's growing up? You're taking their father's way. Who are their children, their boys? Who are they gonna look up to? Their father, their number one, which is their father. You decide to put 7 bullets in his back. 7? It takes 7? I seen a video of an officer a confrontation with a white man or whatever, and y'all shot him in the leg or the buttocks. Y'all shot him in the butt. But y'all give him 7 shots in the back. That's overkill. That's overkill. That's overkill. Y'all overkilling our people, and I'm pissed off. I felt that. I felt it. I felt it today. I felt it in a whole nother way. Different than George Zimmerman. Not George Zimmerman. George Floyd. Now that's another thing. George Zimmerman, he's still living. He is walking the streets. He walking the streets, buying guns, living like he ain't killed nobody. This is continuing and continuing and continuing. Come on, man. Man. He's still living. But Black Lives Matter. Okay, yeah, we kill each other. Black people kill each other. Yes. That's what pissed me off too. How he living? I'm just saying, he's still living, but y'all want to kill up each other. That's another thing. Black on black crime, that needs to stop. We killing us, they killing us. It's like our population of a race, it's not gonna be none. If they killing off all the black race and the men, they're killing off the men because they don't want us to reproduce and create. So the best way to do it is kill off the black men, the sperm, kill them off. We just gonna kill them all so that we can not have a race, because the white race is the smallest race. Think about it. The white race is the smallest race. It's very little of them, but they so inferior and afraid of the black man. And something has to give. I'm really apologize for ranting, but whoever hears this, I am so upset by the actions of the white police officers in this country that feel it's the right when it comes to the black man and woman to take their life. You have no right to take another person's life. You're supposed to just escalate the problem. Y'all need to hire other people in different races and put them in that community. Stop sending these white boys, hickey ass KKK boys in there in our communities to patrol. Stop doing that. Go back to the old school where you had blacks, you had Cubans, you had Mexicans, you had every Indians, any kind of race on a force. And you used to they send out the blacks to the community, they send out whites to the community. That's what I was used to, and it worked out better. You go in bringing these white boys into our communities that's shooting down our boys. It have to stop, cause y'all trying to create a race war, and you're doing a good job at it. But you creating problems for the black man. You creating problems for the black community. We can't grow. We can't grow like every other race. Every other race got something. They got banks. They got businesses they can open. They can get better opportunities, and they not even from here. They not even from this country, and they coming in getting great opportunity. The American dream. The American dream, really? Look. I'm going to say to Jacob Blake and his family, I pray that he pulls through. I pray for his 3-year-old, 5-year-old, and 8-year-old sons that this memory, what happened to their dad in front of him, of the hands of the white devil. That's what I'm going to call it. Because there's no way you're afraid for your life and dude walking away. He walking away to his car. How you afraid for your life? You had the chance to walk all the way away. You mean to tell me you couldn't tase them or tackle them or block them from the car? You had to shoot them down 7 times? But I pray for his family. I pray that he pulls through. I am so praying that Jacob Blake pulled through with those 7 shots and they just went all the way through and did not cause as much damage, so he could pull through and testify that he was shot excessively, overkill 7 times. I'm so over it. Y'all changing the black culture. Y'all changing people's ways. They come in peaceful. We come in peaceful people. We don't come to cause harm. We come in peaceful. And you're changing our ways and our thoughts as a human being to want to fuck some shit up. Because it's not right. You know, it's not right that I have to look at a person of white and they look at me with a look or anything, and then you're causing rifts between human race. You're causing rifts between white and black. You got Mexican, you got Cuban, you got every other race out here, but it seems to be the white and the black that it's just what is it? I'm so pissed off. I'm so hurt. But I hope whoever hear this, I hope you guys, this has to stop. The white man, the police force, you guys on the police force, it has to stop. What are you doing? You have kids. Remember that now. You have kids that have to go to school, that have to intermingle with other black kids, or they may have to see another black person on the street or be confronted by something. And then the first memory is of the shit, what you guys are doing. You're causing problems. You're causing problems in the black community. Why? It needs to stop. It needs to stop. It just needs to stop. Like, period. It needs to stop. Because you got to go home to your family and your wife. You get to go home to your family and your wife. He can't go home. He laid up in the hospital shot 7 times. But you get to leave off and go home and sit down and think about what you did. It doesn't make sense. We all out here trying to make it and live in this messed up world. And this is the time that you guys want to start bringing this shit out and start attacking black people and killing black people off. Like, what are y'all doing? This got to stop. Somebody, hello, somebody. I know y'all see this. There's no way you don't see what's going on out here. It's an attack on our black people, and they're killing us off like as if it's a hanging. That's how I feel about it. It feels like a hanging, like a choke, like you're choking the black